You're now tuned into Kofi's Universe, since you're just sitting on Uranus. This is the #1 YouTube channel for hip-hop culture news, informed black social issues, song reaction videos, and even comedy. So be sure to like this post, and if you haven't already subscribed, do so right about now. Razzcast.
Do you think gatekeeping in the industry is real?
I think gatekeeping is real. I think gatekeeping needs to come back. I think the reason why the industry sucks is because nobody's gatekeeping. Listen,
Break it down.
I'm going to ask you a question. When you put out your record, it was work. You had to get the DJs. You had to go outside. They don't know you. You got to perform in front of people. It's so much work that goes into what we did. Now, Look at today. Somebody on Afghanistan right now can upload a song on Spotify and we can hear it today. Who is he? By the way, how do we separate yours from them? There's no green check. There's no blue checks like that. Like nobody goes to Spotify and be like blue check. Like how do we identify who's the stars and who's not? So if you pay attention, the only people that are still winning are the stars. Or might break through with a moment. Might get a hit record and then you're like, oh, okay, what they gonna do? And then you look and you're like, they ain't got it. I think that we have to allow gatekeeping to come back because we have to have someone to say, you're good, you. And right now, nobody's saying that. So we don't even know who's real and who's fake now. Anything that's exclusive needs gatekeepers.
Yeah.
The NBA got gatekeepers. NFL got gatekeepers. Why wouldn't the music industry? Movies got gatekeepers. Everybody got gatekeepers. And what I mean by that is like, here's what I mean. Me and you can't go right now. Well, imagine Ray and Bank streaming us playing one-on-one in basketball. We ain't good at all, but we got 18 million people following us, watching us. Is the NBA like, man, we need those 18 million people. We gonna get the no, that ain't good enough. The music business doesn't think like that. That song is terrible. We're gonna sign it because it's gonna bring in money. They stop gatekeeping. They let anybody in.
YouTube salute. Ray Daniels was on Perspectives with Bank podcast talking about gatekeeping. I'm gonna give you my 3 cents. New to my channel, thumbs up the video, hit that sub button, click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Man, I remember back in the day, you had to put in work, first and foremost. Like, they didn't have Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal at one point, SoundCloud. That's more like late 2000s, right, SoundCloud? But back in the day, you had to freestyle. Some people had to go find the major artists or A&R and freestyle, go to the record company freestyle. You had to go to rap battles. You had to put work in. I remember they had a 106 and Park rap battle. You see what I'm saying? They had stuff like that. You had to put the work in just to get your name out there like that. But now, I'm not knocking anybody that's an independent artist or upcoming artist and you making music and you just trying to get out there. I congratulate you. Don't get me wrong, because it's the evolution of music. So I'm going to respect that because some people, they are putting in the work and they do have a good fan base. But as far as some of the people that, man, how is this music even on the airways, or how they even bumping this weak shit? Like, there's some things I'd be like, man, this stuff is straight garbage. This is garbage pail right here. Like, ain't no way my nephew should be bumping that. But you know what I'm saying? So we all have, it's pros and cons to everything. We had A&Rs back in the day. Do they even have A&Rs still? I think A&Rs is probably like obsolete because you can just bypass the A&R, and if the CEO or VP of the record label like you, they're going to put that weak shit out. You see what I'm saying? That's what I respect about the Clips. When they had their rollout, Clips did it right. It was like they was on every podcast, every radio station. They was just, doing interviews. It was in the GQ magazine, Variety. They was doing all the interviews. That's a real rollout. Like back in the day, if Mobb Deep came out, it was in the Source. It was in the Vibe magazine. They was on Hot 97. They came to LA, got on Power 106, got on before it was 100.3 The Beat, it was 92.3 The Beat. You see what I'm saying? They were on all these airwaves and radio stations and in the the hip hop magazines and it was doing all it was supposed to do. Now it's like if you a known artist, you could just drop your record, like forget it. Like a Nas, a Kendrick, um, a Drake, I'm gonna say him too, a Cardi B, because she just dropped Nicki Minaj. You could just drop your project and everybody gonna buy your shit. Okay, whatever. People earned that right. Those artists earned that right. But now it's like, I don't know. There needs to be somebody controlling what's good or not good, because some stuff is not hip hop. Everything ain't rap. Everything ain't hip hop. And when they call Cardi B hip hop, I'm like, that's not hip hop. Nicki Minaj is not hip hop. That's a subgenre of rap. You see what I'm saying? Hip hop. When I say hip hop, I'm talking Tribe Called Quest. I'm talking Lupe Fiasco. That's hip hop. K Reno is hip hop. Dead Prez is hip hop. You know, we're talking MF Doom all caps. That's hip hop. May he rise in power. Wu-Tang is hip hop. We talking about Outkast. That's hip hop. You know, we ain't talking of the weak links and the people who blah, 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 sound like Tasmanian devil. But we need to get back to controlling what's coming out, because right now there's some stuff I'll be like, man, I just don't listen to about 90 stuff in the gym. I'm just gonna listen to what I'm listening to in the gym. Listen to the people that came out in the 2000s or 2010s, whatever. The people that I do like. I'm not gonna listen. Some of this new stuff I don't like. Like the new rappers I f with. Corday is dope. Simba is dope. Um, La Russell is dope. Who else? Those new artists, yes. Larry June, hell yeah. Bodie James, of course Griselda, of course Stove, God Cooks. You know, but some other people, I can't. I can't. Like I tried. King Von was dope. He was dope to me. He was a storyteller. I got down with him. But some of these other rappers, it's like they start off cool, and then it somehow just went like a balloon bust, and like that shit don't even sound good no more. But I want to hear from y'all in the comment section. Do you think we need gatekeepers in hip hop? Do you think we don't need gatekeepers in hip hop? Explain yourself in the comment section and be respectful. Post your comments below. Hope smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Please check out the shorts playlist. Check out the hip hop news playlist. And like I said, turn on all notifications, y'all, because I think YouTube is trying to like shadow ban me.